Hello, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long, almost 3 weeks. When I tell you guys, I had an amazing trip. I loved California. That's where I went. I went to California. I don't know if I said it before, but I went to California for the first time in my 24 years. Yes, I turned 24 on my trip. I don't really feel any different. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel any different, but yeah, I got older. So I had a lot going on when I came back home. I immediately school was, I'm still in school, obviously, so I was doing a lot of schoolwork on my trip and as well as when I got back, as well as I went back to work the following Monday, literally the day after I actually got home. So like I got home on Sunday of last week. Today is the 17th. So I got back on the I can't even think. I technically got back home on the 11th and then proceeded to go into work the very next day. So I have just been really tired. I've been extremely tired. And so I told myself that I would just record everything this weekend. So I decided I was going to do a current household for my Sims 3 Tumblr save. So when I say Sims 3 Tumblr save, it means that this is the save that if you follow me on Tumblr or have looked at my Tumblr, whether you've seen it, whether you follow it or you're just looking at it, you look through it as much as you can. This is the save that I play on my Tumblr. Like I post pictures, I take pictures, and then I edit them, and then I post them to Tumblr, for people on my blog. That blog actually I recently reached 1K on there, so I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, this is the family that I have been playing on my Tumblr. Now you're finally seeing it in person, I guess, technically. So, if there's any, I have been working on The Sims 2. So earlier this week, I did a poll to see if you guys wanted to see The Sims 2. At the time of speaking, a lot of you guys want to see The Sims 2. So I ended up being able to surprisingly easily install The Sims 2. The version that I got actually applies all of the needed fixes for The Sims 2, so there's no pink soup, there's no like flickering, glitching as much as it can. To an extent, it's The Sims 2, it's old as shit. But it's been working pretty good so far, but I haven't actually played anything because I wanted to wait until I got it all working for YouTube purposes. And I've simply just been defaulting, like changing defaults or setting new stuff to the defaults, downloading CC and stuff like that. So if it ends up not being recorded this weekend, I would assume by next week or the next weekend after, which I hope it's sometime next week. I would really hate for you guys to not see anything Sims 2 for the next 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I know I said multiple times I was going to put Sims 3 back on my channel because I was, and then I think I kind of... When it comes to The Sims, I have to have a want to play The Sims. I've said it before multiple times. Like, I have to be in the mood to play The Sims. So, this was kind of the case. I came back from my trip and I was like, I want to play The Sims 3 again. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Like I said, what you are seeing right now is my save that I have been playing on my Tumblr. So, that's what's going on. Before we continue on, I do have to finish up my partnership with Players Loot. So I do have another video that I've recorded while I was on my trip. Like I said on my community tab, I did say that it probably will have post commentary, or if it has commentary, it'll probably be very little and it'll just be watch me get whatever character I decide to wish for, which at the time of speaking, there are like 3 days on Nahida and Cloud Retainer's banner, so you'll see whether or not we get them. But yeah, I was getting some comments so on my other Players Loot video, which blew the hell up. I'm not even gonna lie, for my standards it blew up, it got pretty big. And some people were saying some pretty nasty things that I had to put the comments for review. So if you say some nasty shit, it's not going to be seen. Just know that. If you have said something nasty on that account, on that video, it will not be seen because I will delete it. So you're wasting your time. I feel like, for me, I take like negativity pretty well. So or I will, like, you know, kindly correct you. That's what I do. But any nasty comments on that video, I just turn them on for review. I review them, determine whether or not this can be posted. Same thing. Same thing will probably happen with the other Players Loot video, as well as while I was on my trip, literally the day of my birthday, I believe I got another partnership with another site called My Key Shop. So it's the same thing. So a video will be coming out for that probably next weekend, if not this week. This weekend, I really just want to focus on Sims, and probably after this, I will be recording an IDV video. But enough of that. We just know I have quite a couple of things on my plate in terms of video-wise, because I want to make sure I get back into my regular swing of things for recording. But anyways, to introduce the family. So this is Lucy Fitch. This is the Fitches family. I have been playing them for 4 generations so far. So this is the 4th generation. I am doing a, what is my camera doing? I am doing a random legacy. So what I do is I go, I love random legacies. And what I do is I have a generator that I will, if you are interested in doing a random legacy yourself for The Sims 3, I will link the resources that I use for my random legacy. I just do a generator and I randomize like what the goals are. I randomize how many kids and stuff like that. I have it written down a little sticky note on my computer what the goals are for each generation, which I won't be open about them too much until I typically don't go into detail on what exactly my goals and stuff were for the generation until after I actually finish the generation. But this is Lucy Fitch. This generation was focused on Into the Future, which was nice because there's a lot of packs I haven't played in a really long time. So again, this is Lucy Fitch. She is neurotic, unstable, perceptive, athletic, and lucky, and she is 2 days from aging into an adult. Her favorites are hip-hop, hot dogs, and the color black. She made a robot. His name is IT89. His plum block quality is weak. His plum trait is he has the handy, what is my camera doing? Jeez. He has the handy bot trait, competent cleaner, robo nanny, and sentience. So, you know, I try to make sure I take pretty good care of him, even though his plum bot quality is weak. But we're getting there. We have Lucy's son. This is Arlo. He just aged up into a teen the last time I played, which I think was earlier this week. I believe it was earlier this week, and if not earlier this week, then last weekend, but I'm pretty sure it was earlier this week I played this save. He is a bot fan. He is athletic, artistic, and a supernatural skeptic. He likes rap. His favorite food is vegetarian fish and chips and the color hot pink. And this is Lucy's other child. Her name is Bree. This is Bree Fitch. She is a bookworm, a heavy sleeper, and she is grumpy. She also just aged up from a toddler to a child as well. Her and Arlo's birthdays were actually pretty close, so the same day he aged up, she aged up. She likes island life, grilled salmon, and likes the color hot pink as well. So, basically, who is the dad? Why is the dad not in the picture? Well, he is in the picture, but for this, one of the roles that I got was that Lucy was supposed to be a single parent, a mixed single parent. So what a mixed single parent is, depending on how many kids you have, in this case, Lucy was supposed to have 2 kids. So that means that one kid must be born biologically and the other must be adopted. However, since one of the goals for Into the Future was to have a genetically engineered baby, I decided I was going to use that as my quote-unquote adopted baby, and she ended up engineering a baby with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is named Francis Farley. He actually is a sim that I made a long time ago that was based off of, on my Tumblr, I did a thing where I just put some I generated some sims through ChatGPT and then, ended up, making sims based off of the prompts that ChatGPT gave me. Now, that's probably the only time you will see me use AI besides for like getting references for drawing, because I like to draw. I've probably said that multiple times. But Francis, I don't remember all his traits, but according to Lucy, she only knows that he is handy, a loser, and neurotic. So I believe I placed him down after giving him a slight makeover from what I made for him before, and then met him on they actually met on, I had her send him a message on the, online dating, but apparently he didn't like her, but then Lucy has a, I should mention, Lucy has a job in the astronomer career. She just leveled up to 6 and she is a moonwalker right now, and the next time she goes to work, which is actually 2 hours, she will have probably get a promotion, so that's great. But she met him out, he was outside of her job, and I was like, that's gonna be your boyfriend or whatever, that's who you're gonna have kids with. So I had them meet. They weren't attracted to each other, but they got along very well because I also had deep conversations, so it makes everything 10 times easier. So yeah. Oh, and to go off of oh yeah, you definitely need to shower. You are stinky. 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 But I hope this sound's not too loud. I'll probably fix it in post-editing. But another thing is the family tree. So again, if you are not following me on Tumblr, you probably aren't aware of what the family tree is, or you're seeing this for the first time. So I started out with Penelope Fitch. She ended up having, I believe, multiple kids. So yeah, she ended up having 3 kids with 3 different people. So but she only got married to the last person that she was with. So Penelope ended up getting married to, she ended up getting married to a guy named Darby Mays, which is a character that I made myself. And she also had a baby with a repair woman, as well as she had a baby with Cordelia Goth. Yes, the Cordelia Goth. Yeah, her name is Cordelia. I'm pretty sure her name is Cordelia. But, you know, the iconic Cordelia Goth who had a whole husband named Gunther Goth. So, yeah, she ended up having 3 kids. Peter Fitch, Maxine Fitch, and Hazel Fitch. So, So, Maxine ended up being the heir, and then Maxine ended up turning into a plant sim. She also ended up having 3 kids with Don Lothario. That is the only person she was with. They never got married. She ended up breaking things off with Don Lothario, and she said, fuck you, I'm not gonna bother having you in our life again. So she ended up having Ruby Fitch, Oliver Fitch, and a plant sim named Fauna Fitch. And then I ended up focusing Generation 3 on Ruby and Oliver. So we ended up, Oliver, like I said, sorry, my brain is all over the place. It feels nice to record again. But I ended up moving in Ruby, Oliver, and their respective significant others. So Ruby married, which is funny because this is Delilah. Delilah has a sister named Rowan. So Rowan is Ruby's wife and Delilah is Oliver's wife. So it was a household of Rowan, Ruby, Oliver, and Delilah. They all ended up going to, everyone except Ruby ended up going, because again, it was based off the rules that I had got for that generation. All of them ended up going to university except Ruby. So they all got their respective degrees. I never want to go back to university. It was so fucking long. I don't even want to, God, it was so long. But, they ended up finishing their degrees and all that other good stuff. So that was that. Once I was done, they also had kids, you know, while they were at university. So for Oliver and Delilah, they ended up having Caleb and Lucy, which Lucy, as you just see, was our heir for Generation 4. And Ruby and Rowan ended up having 2 kids as well. So they had Oslo and they had Adelaide, which... It's so crazy. Adelaide ended up looking so much like Rowan, and then Oslo ended up looking so much like Ruby. And then for Oliver and Lucy, both, I mean, not Oliver and Lucy, but Oliver and Delilah, Caleb and Lucy ended up just pretty much looking like, they got like a lot of Delilah's features, but they also got a lot of Oliver's features. In terms of Lucy, Lucy looks a lot like Oliver. She gets everything from Oliver, and then Caleb gets everything from Delilah. It was really interesting to see. I love the genetics in The Sims 3, I'm not gonna lie. And then when it came to Arlo and Bree, those 2 I feel like ended up getting a little bit of Lucy's features, but a lot of what's his face? What's his name? What's his name? Francis. Yeah, they ended up getting Francis' features. So I think what I'm gonna do, she doesn't have another 2 hours for work, but I'm gonna go ahead and send her off to work. So really, The Sims 3 is very lax when it comes to like, it's very lax when it comes to, the careers. Like, you probably, like, even if you don't have like meet the requirements to get a promotion, you'll still get a promotion. I should also mention, we are currently in the dystopian version of Oasis Landing. So I am currently working on one of the goals. It's a little bit laggy, but it typically isn't this laggy. It's because it's raining, I feel like. But my game actually runs pretty smooth. It's just lagging, I think, because of the rain. But I am currently... Oh, I should also mention, Lucy does have a statue. She has the... what is this one called? She has the renowned philanthropist one. So what that one is that you basically get the lotto records from, I believe, City Hall. And then you go back to the present and you use those lotto records in order to win the lotto, which she did win the lotto. And then you donate that money to City Hall in the present 5 times. So you have to donate $50,000, and that's what she did. And then she ended up getting the statue. Right now, we are actually currently working on the timekeeper one. So that is why the world is dystopian right now. But I didn't want to do it like, oh, let's immediately change it to dystopian. Then let's immediately change it to utopian, and then let's change it back. I actually just wanted to stay in dystopian for a little bit, you know, because I've never done, like, change the stuff like this before. So I was just like, let's go ahead and do it. But it looks like her carpool was here anyway. I don't know why there's so many cars that get stuck in the road, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's pretty much the family right now. We are I decided that Tumblr wouldn't know, but since you're watching on YouTube, I think I decided I wanted Bree to be our heir. So I'm not doing too much of a point system, but just I'm trying to get as many goals as I can. Like I said, I'm not gonna state what goals I have because I typically, oh my god, Arlo, stop. I typically do not say what goals I had until after I've completed the generation, like I said before. But let's just actually, he needs to go shower, so we're gonna do a quick cleanse. Bree's doing pretty okay. Funny that she wants to acquire an elixir because no spoilers, but the next generation is I was very excited for generation 4 and 5. Like, I love generation 4 so far, but 5 I am so excited about because this particular pack, I freaking love this pack. So, but you will see. You will see. Because this is a current household and because I play this account on my Tumblr, I do not think I will, I don't think I will be really just showing this off on YouTube. Like, I'm not going to be like, okay guys, let's do a legacy challenge with this account. It's just like, you know, this is what I'm playing right now. This is what I have been playing. I have been preparing another save particularly for YouTube. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm still in the midst of like building the house. Like, believe it or not, I'm still fucking building the house. And so it's funny. But since he wants to learn the athletics skill, let's actually have him do maybe a cardio. I typically have my Sims do cardio because I don't want them to get like beefcaked up, because I don't really like them beefcaked up unless it specifically pertains to that character. Like Rowan, like I mentioned, that is Ruby's wife. Rowan worked out all the fucking time, so she was like beefed up. Like, Rowan looked good. Like, she looked so good. But I should mention what they had their degrees in. So Rowan, she had a degree in the arts major. Oliver, I believe, was going for a technology degree, and then Delilah was going for a business degree. And then they also owned their own resort, so they were making like a shit ton of money from their resort. So whenever I hit the new generation, I was like, oh great, that's awesome, they have all this money, because the houses in the future are like $50,000, $60,000. So I had enough to afford a new house. like outright instead of staying at like one of the community center. So that's what we're doing. Let me actually, since this is Arlo's room, let me actually get rid of the toy box because he's no longer a kid anymore. I think Arlo probably will end up like moving out at some point, like when he ages up into a teen. I mean not a teen, a young adult. Oh, he's learned the athletic skill and she wants to finish a book, so we're gonna have her do that. But for now, we're just gonna have her play with the toy. And he wants to be master acrobat, but you wanted to be a visionary. You're gonna be a visionary. I want you to be a visionary. So he also wants to take a class in the writing skill. Now, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that was at like the library, but I don't see where you would do that. Otherwise, I would have him. Or is it at City Hall? No. I don't know where he would take a class in the writing skill. I wouldn't mind having him take a class in the writing skill, but it doesn't look like he can. So yeah, that's what I did with Lucy and Francis. I had them engineer a baby and they ended up having Bree. And so yeah, Bree ended up, I looked at Bree's genetics. Like typically whenever I have a kid, I look and see what their genetics are when they age up into like a young adult. So I age them into a young adult and create a sim for like a second and then determine whether or not I want that sim to be the heir. And Bree is very cute. Same goes for Arlo. Arlo is absolutely adorable. I love Arlo. Like he's so cute. Oh man, now he's making me like think whether or not I want him to be, because he ended up getting a trait. I won't say which one, but he ended up getting a trait that I needed for the next gen. But I don't know, or maybe I could take Bree and Arlo, because sometimes when I can't decide on who I want to be heir, I just take them both. So that honestly might end up being the case. Like if I like Arlo more than I end up liking Bree, I will just take them both. So I think even after he ages up into an adult, I will just, you know, keep him. What is going on outside? I hope you can't hear that. Like, it's so loud. Bree is just playing with her toys. I mean, look at her. She's so cute. I was like putting them in like future clothing when they were like toddlers, and there's like barely like any. So knowing me, I do like to use cheats. Yeah, you hear my keyboard. Because I'm not playing Genshin, it's probably not as obnoxious. So, I'm pretty sure. Testing cheats enabled. Sure. And then do that. Because I don't care. I typically don't like to do money cheats. I don't really do money cheats. Whenever I move Sims into houses, like if it's like the first generation, I build the house and then I make sure I do free real estate, and then I will I do free real estate and then I knock their money down to where they're basically like broke but have enough to do basic things, because it's like I don't know why, but I feel weird when my Sims have like a shit ton of money. Like I don't like that. Like it just doesn't feel right to me. So I like sometimes like if my family, like when I tell you that like generation 3 was like fucking rich, like they had hella money. Like so much money. I think because he is sentient, he can be in the rain. No? I don't think he's supposed to be in the rain. He'll rust. Why didn't, oh, I guess he didn't take this one because it's the new newspaper. I should probably call and have those canceled because I don't ever really use the newspapers. So I think it's services, call for services. And then cancel the newspaper service. So Lucy, she is currently, I should also probably, I guess, look at her, show you her skills. She has very quickly, before I forget, let me put him in his things. He needs to charge. Why is he still showering? I thought he would have been done by now. Recharge. Lucy's skills is that, 1 second, let's sell. Sorry, I want them to be doing things. I don't ever like when they're just standing there, and I also sometimes don't really like autonomy that much. Whoops, I did not want to do that. No. I did not mean to do that. Let's actually save. This is what you're seeing now. I'll, whatever that means. What that is I have InROS Saver, so it prompts me to save about every 15 minutes or so. So, I was watching Cotton Sock last night, and she was in the middle of playing, and her game crashed, and then she mentioned how that she wished that there was a mod like Sims 2, like for Sims 3, that's like similar to InROS Saver, but basically I recommend that mod because of the fact that like if you are someone that likes to play Sims for long periods of times and you don't save, and then like your game, because Sims 3 is so old, even with all the fixes, it'll still crash because of memory issues. I definitely recommend getting InROS Saver. Like, get it. I seriously recommend it. I will link it in the description or whatever so you guys can play it yourself. Why are you so loud? Oh, that's such an interesting... Okay. Interesting. Okay, so Lucy's, her... Take photo. I don't want to take a photo. Why did that happen? Lucy's skills. She is level 5 in the athletic skill. She's level 3 in logic. She is level 6 in bot building. She is level 5 in advanced technology, and she has mastered scuba diving. The reason for that is because Delilah, her mom, was a mermaid. Yes, she is still a mermaid. So, when Lucy was born, what happened is I had Caleb, I think, first. Yeah, I had Caleb first before Delilah became a mermaid, and then after Delilah became a mermaid, Lucy inherited the mermaidness from, I was like, what is that noise? Oh, it's him. Lucy ended up inheriting Delilah's like mermaid stuff, so she ended up mastering the scuba diving skill, because whenever you're a mermaid, obviously you get full level 10 scuba diving, so she still remembers that. But then when Lucy I believe aged up into a teen, she was like, I don't want to be a mermaid anymore, I want to be normal. So I just kept her away from I believe what you have to do is you have to keep them away from the ocean and stuff like that, but still keep them hydrated with like not artificial water, but you're supposed to have them just be getting like hydration from like showers and stuff like that, and like puddles. Like, you're supposed to keep them away from the ocean. And then eventually, after I think like 3 or 4 days, she got $1,002. Did she get a promotion? Yeah! Congratulations! Lucy's impressive performance has earned her a promotion to Prober of Planets, as well as a bonus of 2004. Lucy Fitch's dedication to collecting and labeling moon rocks earned her a promotion to Prober of Planets. Try to be gentle with their flaky crust. Lucy now makes 250 simoleons per hour and works from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So she has 6-hour shifts. So, now she's gonna go home, and we are on level 7, and I'm going to lock this in. I'm going to invite over Francis so you can... Why? Go home. Go home, sis. Yeah, this place it's filthy world. It's so filthy. But I can't wait to do Utopian. But like I said, I've just been spending time in Dystopian because it's a lot to continuously change the, you know, world states. So I was just like, yeah, we're not gonna do that, like, right away. But, yeah, Lucy decided that she didn't want to be a mermaid anymore, so I just kept her away from the ocean and only had her get hydrated from, like, the shower and stuff. And then when she was, like, leaving school, I think after, like, 3 or 4 Sundays, without having, like, ocean water, they transformed back into a human, and that's what happened with her. And then not too long after, she aged up into a young adult. So let's actually call over Francis so you guys can see what he looks like. Francis, or Arlo looks exactly like Francis, but, you know, it's like, you need to see Francis for, you know, himself. Sure, I'll come over in a little while. Awesome. And let's prepare some food. This was just like a quick look into. I don't want this video to be too long, but, I mean, there's food in the fridge, I'm pretty sure. There's plenty. Because why not? I'm going to serve hot wings. You can never go wrong with hot wings. I love hot wings. I should probably like sell this. She wants to do is like, this is whenever you're changing the world to dystopian, Emmett, the like time traveler dude, gives you a meteor magnet. So autonomously, she wants to use that shit all the fucking time. And I'm like, dude, please stop. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you can die by the hands of that, but I don't want that to happen and I don't want to find out. I also had her get the lifetime wish where she can have like a future phone. So she doesn't have like a regular phone anymore. So she could fit in with the future. Is Francis here yet? Oh, I think he's on his way. Why is he right there? Francis. Okay, well, either way. This is... Nah, it's not Francis. Come on. This is Francis. He has already aged up into a adult. So, that's Francis. This is, Arlo's dad. I was like, Arlo? I don't know. I was like literally naming Arlo and I was like, I don't know why, but his name is giving me deja vu. I feel like I named another child Arlo like back in the day and I probably did. But, yeah, this is Arlo's dad. And technically and Bree's dad as well, but I guess technically that's still her dad. Like, would that still count as her dad? Yeah, that's still her father. I don't know, cause I'm kind of like, well, I mean, technically it's her, I can't say technically, it was genetically engineered, they just didn't do the do to have a baby. And she didn't get pregnant with Bree, she engineered her, but yeah, this is, Francis. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's supposed to be at our house. But, that's Francis, you see him. Like I said, Arlo looks exactly like him. The baby boy, he even takes from his color scheme. And then, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I mean, if Bree ends up being the heir, I don't know what color scheme I want to go for her, because typically I like my Sims to have a specific color scheme that's like them. But, Lucy's color scheme was like red and black for like a portion, like a good portion of her life. She would wear some other colors, but mainly it was always red and black. I also love Lucy. She's very, very cute. And what else could we have her do? We need her to have some fun. So she's gonna clean that up. And yeah, like I said, she ages up in 2 days. Let's have her have some fun. I think I'll just have her work out just because she's not too far from leveling up. And then where is Francis going? Did Francis just decide to take a long walk, or is he gonna come back? Nope. Sometimes what Francis does is he'll come and he'll just read downstairs and that's all he'll do. Like, he won't do anything else. I don't know where Francis decided to go to. Oh my god, this world is so, like, scary. Like, the other day when I was playing, a random, like, lightning strike happens in front of the community center and it struck lightning, like, 3 times. And then a meteor fell from the sky. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was so confused. I mean, well, I wasn't confused, but I was like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? And then, like, a lady was nearby the meteor. She didn't get hit by it, but she was in its blast, so she ended up being, like, singed. Like, it was crazy. Oh, ooh, Arlo's need help, but he's almost done, so we're gonna have him finish his little painting, and then we are going to have him grab some food from the fridge. Like I said, typically this world is pretty smooth. Like, I was playing, they were staying in Isla Paradiso, not Arlo and Bree, obviously, but Lucy and her family. They're staying in Isla Paradiso, and I was just super over Isla, or is it Isla Paradiso? I think it's Isla Paradiso. But I was, like, super over that world because it just lagged so much, and it was super fucking annoying. Like, it was so annoying. It frustrated me to, like, no end. Oh yeah, well, I can't choose right now. And you also, geez, your needs are awful. So let's just actually have her, where is it? This bathroom. We'll have her use the bathroom, quick cleanse, and then we're gonna have her eat something as well. We'll have her have spaghetti. Actually, what's her favorite food? She likes, oh, we don't have any grilled salmon, so I was gonna say maybe she could synthesize her favorite food, but I don't know. We have enough food in the fridge. And we're gonna actually have her, we'll have her dream as well, because why not? Lucy is now athletic level 6. I still don't know where Arlo is. I mean, not Arlo. I still don't know where Francis went. I don't know where he went, but I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. It's whatever. Oh, this is cute. Oh, it's a little play area. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's playing the bass? What is this called? Cello? I think this is a cello. Or is it? Well, either way, he's over here playing cello for some reason. I guess have fun. And then she wants to probably pump somebody up, train someone, yeah. Her needs are also the same as, she needs to go to bed herself, so we're just also gonna have her dream. And their needs are dookie right now. Put this toy away. But yeah, Isla Paradiso, if you guys know, if you're familiar with that world, it comes with, let's think about family. It's extremely, hold on, family by grade. I like to try and influence, oh, he didn't like that. Milk cheese over broccoli, that sounds good. I'm trying to influence it, so it's good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is Lucy, so we are going to dream, today's Tuesday. I like to dream about career, so she gets a better step in her career, so it, like, levels it up faster. Adopt vicious dog. Ugh. That's funny. I like to make it until the little things are green, so we're gonna decorate in pastels. So we have influence to dream, and then we're gonna do the same for Lucy. So she's dreaming about work, so we're just gonna, I do this one all the time, so hers is great now as well. And then we have old girl right here. Our lovely, cute little bot is cleaning up everything in the house because he has the competent cleaner trait. So he helped a lot with the kids. Like, he's really, really close with Arlo and Bree, I'm hoping. Yeah, he's super close with Arlo and Bree. And as well as his creator too, which is technically his mom. So Lucy is also, you know, his mother. That's his siblings, I guess you could say. But yeah, he's really close with the kids because of that. Let's stream about just social and stuff. And he loves playing on this little VR headset thing. Like, he loves playing on that thing. Whenever I'm not like working with him, he's on that thing constantly. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going to just end the video here. I pretty much introduced you. If you want to see more of this family, I can definitely show more of this family, but it probably will just be like a current household thing. Hold on, if you want to see more of this family, let me know. It probably will just be like current household videos and not so much like we're gonna follow this entire legacy on YouTube. Just because, again, I have been posting the save on my Tumblr. So if you are not following my Tumblr, it's always linked in the description below. It is magiclabs.tumblr.com. Check me out over there. Give me a follow or don't follow and just, what's the word? Like ghost look at my account or whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. Yeah, like I said, I love this family. Probably the next time you see it, we might be in Generation 5, so we'll see. You never know. But if you want to see more of this family, let me know. I will put more of this family on my channel as current households instead of like following it like to the T. And again, you can keep tabs on this family on my Tumblr. So if you want to see everything from the very first generation, definitely go check out my Tumblr. You'll be able to see it all. So with that being said, we're gonna save the game and I am going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was nice to finally be able to record again, and I hope you guys have a great weekend at the time of recording this, or a great week because this is probably going to be out on Monday. Bye!